God knows how many years. Just downloaded the game, and here we go. Inspired by historical events and characters, this work of fiction was designed, developed, and produced by a multicultural team of various religious faiths and beliefs. Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Love the music. Just to the starting screen even. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Spider-Man. The tyranny of King Washington? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, yeah. Okay, definitely have to look at that later. But let's play the story.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. we're here. Let's go.
Oh, you guys are all carrying stuff and I'm empty-handed. Yeah, cool. I see the importance of this.
I mean, you have a glowy thing.
Yeah, I have a glowy thing. They don't. Hmm. Ooh.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again. Man, this place is huge.
I think we're here.
All right. Let's get a handle on the controls again.
He's doing a recording, but you are welcome to join. Careful.
That's a glowy table.
Would you like to hand it back?
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you. And I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint.
Yeah, the secret
These
to
are
fucking playing
optional
Assassin's Creed is
objectives that
taping
raise
down
your
your goddamn
synchronization
right
rate.
trigger.
All right, Desmond.
There's-
Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Well, it's a stream.
Same thing.
Like, no, fuck editing.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, I kind of want to do both.
Well, see, that's the beauty of streaming. Is that editing is a non-existent pastime.
You just have to. Well, you don't even have to. Just like for the fun of it, and eventually.
Like, I don't even care about fucking
Synchronization
monetization.
levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
The trophy of rude awakening after I said that. Well, hello, Hatham.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
A deadly performance.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it.
I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
It's an honest employment. So is mine.
I already have.
So he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gates, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what
Let's just leave a ladder out in the open then, shall we? Make it quite easy for people to access the upper balconies without a ticket. What, like in an opera house?
Yeah, like during an opera. Are they making it?
Yep.
Of course.
Oh, they absolutely.
I don't know, it's Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just.
Yeah, they're busy. I can climb. Nope, not. No, to the side, please. And just.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education.
Y'all okay?
To say a bold word.
You need some help?
Trained up poor young fellows to the
Come
business
on,
and the gaming
I mean, they're arguing.
Like observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
What did she just say?
I don't know. Like, there's no audio for them.
That's depressing.
Hopefully the curtain hides enough.
You may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gates, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come.
I hope no one else in the... Oh, jeez.
Did you not realize how high up you went?
It's only... That's That's far, Jesus. S-U-D-O?
Yeah. P-S-U-D-O.
Alright, gotta pick a lock now, apparently. I forgot this mechanic!
P-S-U-O. Okay.
Yes.
E-U-D-O. That's a weird one.
I forgot the lockpicking mechanic in this one. Because they got rid of it immediately. In the next game.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dodge courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Who's the drummer?
Yeah. She said don't jump to conclusions because everyone that witnessed it agrees that it was the one person's fault.
Jeremy's really burning on the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
I'm guessing he's kind of guessing which one person.
Kind of, but also I said, okay, only question I'm gonna ask.
Certainty gives a
Is
man a
it both
good air upon his
customers,
trial,
both
and makes him risk
employees,
another
like,
without fear or scruple.
was it a customer or
But all
employee?
the way, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
Well, hello, fuckwit.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Menacing. Murder at an opera.
Hurry! Yeah, now get out of there.
Come on, please!
Over there! That's the one that did the murder! That man there! Seize him! Killed in the upper
Oh
balcony.
shit.
Oh my!
I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Pushing.
Did you know patience, please?
Let us through. He can't. There is no danger. Order! We must have order.
Yeah. It's really easy. It's really
It
easy.
happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing in there?
I was literally looping one song through my head
Move!
the entire
Move!
time.
Order! We must have order.
For the entirety of my ship.
Where are you going?
Are you familiar with the really long and kind of weird?
I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
It's very weird. That's what I was doing.
So simple.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shame.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Also,
Some fresh air might do me good.
What game is this? Fanerona.
So...
kind of meant to do that because it gets me over here.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought.
And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you
get decked on?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this? Captain! Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These folk...
We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Sassy motherfucker.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Oof.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
Well, damn.
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
However, there are more people missing limbs than with extra limbs, so we have an average number of arms. We have a
Good
above
day.
average number of arms and legs for humans.
Accuracy.
Peel your skeletons.
Remember, folks.
1 month into our journey, the crew has dipped to mutiny. We shall see if that remains the case.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Oh, maybe I can... Maybe I can do a thing.
I will continue
Haha.
to bravely guard the exit and code custodian machine.
Oh, do we get to hear everything now? Yay! Oh my god, stop.
This was said in real life by a person to another person.
Hello, sir.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land and wine.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
I'm sorry, someone will eventually let you start.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Fair enough. I have a pickup line for you. Kid.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Isn't it when you just talk to?
Uh-huh. Hmm? No.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Okay. Joe. Pickup line. Joe.
Yes.
If you want to bone him, you know, this guy plugs. Be like, can I give you an Australian kiss? What's an
Evening,
Australian
sir.
kiss? I mean, it's a normal kiss. Just
How are things?
down under.
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it.
That's
What brings you topside?
very pickup line.
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs.
You go,
That's all.
and then you
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
7-Eleven.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Goddamn, I had 3 quotes that game. Time to stretch this Tamagotchi wide open. And lastly,
Won't hardly take his ammo. Keeps his face in too.
Claims we're
So
not
we can't see
provisioned
him
for
what's
such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on land and wine. We're tinned fish and biscuits.
So, yeah, you're just like, another tip of top.
curious.
That's all he has to say about that. Curious.
Most curious.
Definitely British.
No, I'm most curious.
Definitely British.
Well, who the fuck? He's heading to the colonies. What the fuck do you think?
No, I mean, like...
Compared to me, looking out the window, be like, what the fuck?
The fuck, Richard?
Fuck, Richard.
No, I'm pretty sure they're being followed. Like, I don't remember anything from this game, pretty much. I remember it's the American Revolution. What I know about that is pretty much what I remember of this game.
They paid someone to follow them, probably. So that they don't...
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Wow.
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
My manager at Burgers.
Secure the hatch!
Hayton.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
That's not James. That's not James, it's Mills.
Oh, good.
Oh. Well, I mean, I still like him.
Ooh.
You got him in the throat.
He got me in the throat. He keeps fucking me up as I try to fucking counter him.
Make it good. That insult to injury. I'm gonna punch you. Not death. Now it's death.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me?
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
So prepared.
I didn't mean to. It's not just you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Man, I gotta climb a fucking thing.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Paint them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, that shit's down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a 3-month journey. Two and a half journey to get to America at this point.
Yeah. Oh, let's play with Legos.
What's the difference?
It's either hardtack or paperweight.
Once again,
The joke's
what's
still-
the difference?
They look like Legos.
It's a great tracker. That's about it.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Alright, climb I shall. I need to see where we are. Mom, stop dying.
Climbing the mast instead of, the obvious ropes.
Whoa. That was just the intro. Well, shit.
Yeah, no, we hate them.
Oh? I wasn't aware of this.
Connor. I mean, come on.
Your phone really does not want to be that.
I am very like it's you know how like presentation style thing like oh yeah, this phone will never break. Trust us. We'll prove it to you at every possible moment.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it?
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Bloody hell!
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
Boston's quite a lively city.
I hate these
There's all
precursor
manner
missions
of
where you
things
have
to
to
see and
follow
do.
at their own pace and you
Once
can't
you
just
settle in, I
auto-follow.
suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
No.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Notice is hereby given in future, none shall be admitted to see the new manufactory, lest they pay 1 shilling in lawful money. The Boston Weekly Advertiser, a penny to stay.
You realize that's a thing, right?
Yes. Except
Yeah, that's a thing. You know that, right? Yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
All the news you need today's Boston Weekly
No.
Advertiser.
I don't know if it's like I think it's in beta.
Oh, they're working on it.
Yeah. It might be in beta. It might be out. I don't know. I haven't kept up on it.
Max, look, it's you when you have to study. I really wish Seven was more active and could come downstairs. Poor little parrot killed by the high temperatures. Ah, no, it's a corn.
Oh.
I didn't realize it either.
Oh.
Sandra just gets him. No. This is an anime. I'm kind of
Mm. Hmm? Hmm.
You know those racks in Walmart where they have like the bikes and stuff? They normally have the toy cars all the way at the top. Little kid decided to do some parkour. I swear to God, if that ever ends up being our child. Is it you? Oh, he might be me. Is it you? Barely been in Boston that long, and you're already fucking moitering.
Well, see, that's the thing. Hatham isn't an assassin.
What is Hatham then?
He's a Templar.
He is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I was not aware of this.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like an assassin. Well, bye, gun.
Bye.
You're just kind of sitting in your chair that you got set up in the alley, trying to get some fresh air.
So pretty. Can I keep you? That's really fucking pretty. Microsoft Sony.
Yeah, because Microsoft started to make the move of like, fuck you, Sony, for not, doing crossplay. Because it's fine.
Hello, Aminal.
Oh, you get back the popper! Oh! Oh, my heart!
Hello, Rhett.
Keep the rate. Love the rate. Why? Why are you jumping
What
off
the
the
fuck?
horse?
It's because look, it says stand.
Why? Why are you like this? Did you just get a horse? Okay. Like, did you just get a horse stuck?
A guy's on the bus and sees a beautiful nun. Wanting to bang her, he walks up to her and says, "Want to bang?" To which the nun replies, "Hell no." They proceed to get out the bus. Distraught, the man asked the bus driver what to do. The bus driver replied, "Well, every night she goes to the cemetery and prays. So if you go dressed as God and tell her that she must bang you to go to heaven, you're set to go." Excited, the man goes out and buys the best God costume in the country. Later that night, dressed as God, the man tiptoes into the cemetery and sees the nun praying. Having read his lines, he goes to the nun and said, "If you want to go to heaven, we must bang." To surprise, the nun agreed, and they proceeded to have rough anal sex. After he finished, he threw off his god costume and proclaimed, "Aha! It is I, the man from the bus." And the nun threw off his clothes and proclaimed, "Aha! It is I, the bus driver."
That's beautiful. That is honestly, that is wonderful.
Right? That's really How dare you? Okay, it's random crap, but
Oh, Jesus.
predictions. Furbolgs apparently sometimes take elven names when having to deal with non-Furbolg. Our friend Master Furbolg is ill in the final episode of Revelation. Is an elf character from the first arc, their series, or the first like.
Is this Adventure?
The Adventure Zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he has. I have not. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Try smashing that mailbox.
Oh, I want to do this. But packages.
Victoria has something called their enemies are called fighters. So obviously
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the orders marked and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Just all bodies. Oh my god. The Green Dragon. Sounds like an opioid den.
Ooh, a French rapier.
A succubus will not let you pass through a room unless you beat her in this game. She will only play if the game seems fun. It's a challenge. Strict poker. That lusty thought won't resist a chance to be a slut. Also assuming you're wearing adventure card and armor, she's only wearing at most 2 to 3 items of clothing. Needs a win. Yes, win. So I was trying to pass the test. Not fulfilling a dirty fantasy. Yeah. And here we have the bard of the post.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson. pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles? Sir. We'd best be off.
Of course.
I'm sorry. That's just... no.
What?
D&D player.
It's a picture of Barbie and... yeah.
As a hashtag D&D player, you should own a minimum of 1 set of dice. What the heck? That's 1 more set of dice. 5 sets of dice. Well, I need a new set of dice. Character. And those gemstone dice is so pretty.
776 sets of dice. Yep. Dice makes a pretty knick-knack. Now, did you just take a watermelon? You asshat, those are mine. You asked for the bag. Why aren't they wearing gloves? Do you always wear gloves?
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
Oh, if he's a Templar, why does he go this way?
Get into position.
Exactly.
Wait for me to take the first shot.
If he's a Templar, why does he have a wristblade?
Plenty of mercenaries. Now, plenty of Templars have wristblades.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
Each time.
No, I just don't have to reload these ones.
Reinforcements! Use those spare muskets and you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
I mean, okay.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Although I will admit I got a few good things off this. My fangs. The big blood.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why have you always got to go and forward and forward?
You know you're doing that right into the microphone. No, but I'm gonna have to hear that later.
You're gonna have to hear everything later.
You're right, but like...
Just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
God damn it. God damn. No, no. It's just the guys who had him hadn't shot yet.
Boy, Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do.
Oh yeah, let me see what I can do there,
Thomas.
bud.
What? Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Wow. Mm-hmm.